on, I believe it's episode 35, but this is our second live stream of Chin Music with Mitch and Tony. We're your hosts, Mitch Bone and Tony Gailey. Tony, how are you doing today, man?
Mitch, I'm doing great. It is, I'm using no headphones today so people can see my entire face on the live stream. But, I'm doing great, man. Hopefully the audio stands up towards us, too. That would be even better. We're just kind of trying this brand new. I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Looking forward to our show. Looking forward to covering just a little bit of fantasy football, and diving in a little bit of the postseason, some MLB stuff, a little bit here and there. I mean, my Phillies are not as hot as they used to be, since the All-Star break. It's been a struggle. But outside of that,
you do not even want to begin on a struggle bus of what your teams are being. So
did you hear what I said though there? And I kind of caught myself because there's two things I've always frowned upon. Like I always think it's funny when you're talking to someone and they're like, "Yeah, man." Like if you're like talking to a guy that's a Broncos fan, he's like, "Yeah, man, we just got a major like tool in our offensive team." Like, they say we. I know you've kind of done that. I've done that. I do that with the Knights. It's perfectly natural. But when you break it down, like, oh, you're on the team? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're on the team? Like,
No, I do that all the time when it comes to the Mariners.
I know. That's why I'm not harping too hard on it here. Okay.
Yeah.
Not at all. But I'm really looking forward to diving into the show here. I don't know where I was going with that. That was going to be good. Damn it. I missed that. Shit. I was going good with that. But anyways, going to dive into the show. Should be a fun time. Obviously, I'm done for the week.
No, it'll be a great show. We're going to talk about, some fantasy football do's and don'ts. I know I've been getting a bunch of the videos on TikTok about, hey, if you're drafting 5th overall in your draft, here's some blueprint of what you should draft. Not necessarily saying that's how it's going to fall, but it's what you should draft. And, it's kind of gotten that itch going.
Scratch it, baby. Scratch it. Hey, I gotta tell you,
last year.
I need to tell you this, and I'm sorry for cutting you off because I know you were interluding into something spectacular. Okay. But that's okay. I remembered what I was going to say. What I was going to say is I said we got into the Phillies talk. My Phillies, right? We're talking MLB baseball. My Phillies. Now, you may be wondering, well, Tony, you're a Yankee fan. Okay, I am a Yankee fan. Okay, and I will always be a true blue.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, you're also a really big Bryce Harper fan.
I mean, yes, and I'm glad that that's knowledgeable, so I feel like I don't have to publicly defend myself too much when I say this. But when I say that I'm only following the Phillies the rest of the way forward for this remainder of the season, I mean it. I'm out on the Yankees. I watched Clay Holmes blow 2 saves in a row, leads the major league with 13 blown opportunities. Those are 13 games that I've watched as a fan, and I'm not a true blue, watch inning to inning, but I turn on every single game. And there's been 13 of those where the Yankees have executed properly, done their job. I understand 3 or 4 saves. But 13, I'm out. I don't get it. I don't see the point in watching anymore, knowing that they have no shot to proceed to the playoffs and beyond. They'll probably, I don't know that they'll make the playoffs. I'm not really sure at this point with that division the way that it is. I'm sure they will. But I mean, Holmes, gosh, I'd rather get dry humped than watch him pitch.
Okay. So we're going straight from watching Clay Holmes pitch to dry humping. Okay.
I'm just saying that would be the alternative. That would be the alternative because that's what it's like watching him throw cutter after cutter sinker after sinker, 98 miles an hour. Can't locate it. Just throw one down the dick. He gets up into counts, Mitch. He gets up into counts. 0-2 on these guys. 0-2 right away. Sorry, I'm not ranting, but I am. Something needs to change. because I can't watch the Yankees
So
anymore.
this exact conversation
Mhm.
is what makes me so pissed off about Yankee fans. And yes, you are included in this. What is the Yankees record right now?
I don't know. They're probably good. So they got a winning record. I mean, we got a winning record, Mitch.
They are 75-53 in first place.
They suck.
Yes,
I'm out.
Yes, they're in a loaded division with the Orioles. I'm not going to debate that. But even so, they're going to make the playoffs. Now, I've been known to be a very big Mariners fan. Do you know how big of a lead the Mariners had 2 months ago in the AL West?
I mean, no, not statistically like you're about to tell me.
So they had a 10-game lead on the Houston Astros. Do you want to know what their record is now?
I think, what are they, 10 games back?
They're 5.5 back. So that means they've lost 15.5 games in the swing, and their record is 64-64. They cannot hit at all. Like, if we score 4 runs in a game, we might as well throw a parade. Our pitchers, because they have to be so on every single night, they're now giving up runs. So you have Logan Gilbert, that's been a Cy Young candidate all year, that's giving up 7-8 runs a game now because he's had to be so on all season. You have a bullpen that cannot hold a lead if we happen to have one late in a game.
Very true.
And now our manager got fired, which I thought was about 2 months too late, but neither here nor there. I do not want to hear another word about, oh, poor Yankees, when your lineup is Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, even if he's a half of what he was, Giancarlo Stanton. I don't want to hear it.
If Judge starts pitching specifically in the closing spot, I'll watch another Yankee game. But until then, I'm out.
Judge alone could just hit you 20 wins.
No, yeah, well, he has to because he's got a shitty closer on his team. I mean, it's I guess I don't like hammering on guys. You know, I understand Biggs is the tough task. And I'm not suggesting that Clay Holmes is totally hopeless, okay, either. I mean, I kind of am. Yeah, I am a little bit. But maybe not so hopeless, not so hopeless in the middle relief position or short relief or something, man. Like, I mean, like, there's got to be some resource available to these guys trying to make a contention to win a world title. Like, why is there being no changes made is all I'm saying. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't understand the cap or what the acquisitions that need to be done to make this happen, but it just seems as though nothing is being done about this. And like, it's so frustrating and demoralizing to watch these guys play and have the exciting Bash brothers of Soto and Judge lead the brigade and just holding their breath the last 2 innings every game. I can't do it anymore. Holmes heart attack. I've had too many heart attacks. I'm a Phillies fan. Let's go. And they suck too right now. I can't believe it.
They do. Speaking of the Mariners that have been in a dumpster fire for the last 2 months, the Mariners, I think, either swept or won 2 out of 3 against the Phillies.
No, the Phillies have just been they're still so fun to watch. I tune in solely because we've talked about this on the show before. Philadelphia in October, World Series, chili and cornbread. Let's go, baby. Like, I love the vibe. I'm all about it anyway. So I like the organization. I like the team. I like the vibe, but yeah, I mean, come on. You get to watch Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, Schwarber hitting nukes, first ABs. Great, fun team to watch. Although They have really, really, really struggled as of late. I've watched every one of their games, and every single one of them, Mitch, is greasy. Like every one of them.
You know, the team that I thought in May I was not going to be saying this, and I was jumping for joy when I thought I was not going to be saying this. I'm scared of the Astros now.
They look tough, man. They're a freight train moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been on a little bit of a heater now for about 3 weeks.
They've picked it up. They've obviously blown the Mariners out in the AL West. And
yeah,
honestly, I mean, you talk about the Yankees shortfalls, so they may not be the toughest team. Jury's still out on Baltimore. I don't think they're bad. I just think they're young.
Yeah. So is that it? Is that it though? Is because I don't know much about that team. I really don't. There's only a couple teams I like to follow just because I like watching the players hit. But like I know that Gunnar Henderson's quite the deal there, and he's kind of had erupted there. But do they really have a solid contention? Like, can they win the World Series? I mean, obviously they get hot. Like anybody gets hot in the playoffs, that's tough to beat. But they got a shot legitimately, like paper to paper.
I think they do. Yeah, they have Corbin Burns as their ace, who's a really good pitcher.
He got beat last night. He got beat 6-0 last night.
Yeah, I mean, but
he didn't give up 6, I don't think, but
no, they have Corbin Burns and they have a few other good pitchers. And I'm sorry, but their AAA team is basically like another MLB team.
Are they really?
With some of the guys down there, it's insane. Like, I know at one point, and I think Jackson Holliday's back up, but Jackson Holliday was playing down there, and they had like 2 or 3 other guys that should have been in the MLB that they just don't have spots for.
Has Jackson Holliday been an everyday guy?
When he's up, yeah.
But he's been up though for like the last. Is he still up? Because like last time, like he got his first home run not too long ago. Like he's still up, isn't he?
I believe so. Let me look because I can't say that.
I suppose I could use my computer too.
No, that's okay. I'm right here. So Jackson Holliday, I know they sent him down when he struggled his first stint, and then he's come back and he hit his first home run, and then last 7 games he's had 24 at bats. So I would say that's probably an everyday. He's had 31 games at second base this year.
Yeah. So he's picked up the pace quite a bit lately then. He's an everyday guy.
He's still only batting 174 this year.
I know.
But he's also only 20 years old.
How old is he? 20? He's 20?
Yeah.
Let me see here. I just want to see who's in the lineup right now. I mean, yeah, Orioles, Astros tonight. That'll be a doozy. I got to settle this. I'm sorry. I just need to know this.
You're good.
Yeah, he's he's playing second tonight. Yeah. So anyhow, you can see how we the passion. I'm glad we're done talking about the MLB. Like, I'm excited to see how this all folds out. But yeah, I just had some kind of some milestones for myself here that I needed to, some boundaries more than anything in regards to how I move forward with the MLB season. And I'm letting you know right now, firsthand, brother to brother, that I'm out on the Yanks, and I'm out. So
I hear you. I am out on the Mariners this season.
Okay.
Because our season's done.
Yeah.
But next season, I am pumped. And the reason why is because we fired Scott Service and we hired Dan Wilson, who any Mariners fan loves Dan Wilson. He's Dan the Man, former catcher for the Mariners, great guy. I think will be a good manager for us. And funny thing is we ripped the interim tag off immediately and are just hiring him as the manager.
So and here's the thing. I'm a big believer in, maybe it starts a heater, maybe it doesn't, kind of a thing. And that could still very well play out there's still time to make something happen. What is going on with Julio?
Julio's starting to heat up.
Okay, so he's been in the lineup. He's seeing it well again.
He's seeing it okay. I can't say he's seeing it well because no one on the Mariners is seeing it well.
Okay.
But he's seeing it better. And, he obviously started out slow, then he got injured. So he could have some lingering things of that injury that he's good enough to play, but he's still not 100%. So I would almost kind of say this year's a little bit of a wash.
Okay.
And regroup next year with him. So
you said, just not to get away from what you just said and not to not acknowledge it, but you said this show's live now. Now we've done this is our second live.
Yep.
So like if I can someone join or watch us live on what platforms right now, Mitch?
So right now we are live on Chin Music with Mitch and Tony's Facebook page.
Nice.
And our YouTube.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we could actually like plan around. Like, does that pop up on Facebook as we're live?
1 second, I can look.
I was just curious.
I know it does on YouTube because I checked that out last time.
Oh, that's cool. So someone that's following us gets like a notification that we're going live.
Yeah, I don't see where it's doing it on Facebook, but yeah, I don't see where it's doing it on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, I was just like trying to look for our live episode after, or like, I thought since it was through Facebook, it might do that like was live thing.
Yeah, but we are live right now on YouTube for sure. I'm on the Chin Music with Mitch and Tony YouTube, and the first video that comes up is our live.
Really? That's dope. Let me do that. Yeah. Nerdy. All right, Mitch.
So that's a really cool thing that we're doing. We're on Riverside now, and we can go live on YouTube. And then Facebook, I guess I share it afterwards, and it shows that we were live. I don't know, but
okay. Well, still, I mean, like we'll just have to navigate everybody to the, the old YouTube site or whatever. Yeah, that is cool. Welcome to our live show. That's sweet. So I'm wondering if you can like share that. I know this is mid-show and everybody, but if you're with us to this point, you've been with us through worse. So just hang on.
You realize that we do things as we're talking.
Yeah. So I think you can actually share this to Facebook as a live. Oh, you did?
I just shared the live YouTube to Facebook. Yes.
Okay. So cool. Then everyone knows. Everybody's going to know what platform we're really on. Okay.
We're on all of them. We're going to get on more. We're going to create more.
I actually invented all the platforms. It came to me overnight. Pretty easy.
There we go.
All right, man. Well, Mitch, 2024 odds to win the Super Bowl right now. They have the Chiefs at plus 520. So does that mean we are interluding into a big fantasy episode for next week, joined by a couple buddies? Does that mean that you're taking every single Kansas City Chief that you can in this year's fantasy draft? Is that how that works? Is that why they're the favorites to win the Super Bowl?
So, if I was not a Raiders fan, that would be the smart thing to do. To take Mahomes and to take Kelsey and maybe even Pacheco because he runs angry with the ground. But being a Raiders fan, I kind of can't. I sometimes will take Kelsey just because he is so much better than every other tight end. If I have the opportunity, I'll take him. But
taking the heart out of it, and I understand what you're saying. Why play with someone I don't want to follow or be comfortable with, right? Like I get that, but so if I take all the Chiefs, that you mentioned, like, will I guarantee myself a league fantasy championship?
don't know about guarantee, but
Okay.
you definitely give yourself a decent shot.
Really? You think so? That with those 3 dudes?
I think so. I think Mahomes is very clearly QB1.
Mm-hmm.
I think Travis Kelce is very clearly tight end 1. And
Tight end 1.
when you have 2, I think so.
Okay, that's fair. It's not.
I mean,
out of the. Yeah, he's got value.
I mean, the only two other tight ends that I could think of that would come close are Kittle in San Francisco and Mark Andrews in Baltimore. But
Okay.
the thing about Kittle, especially, is there's other weapons there in San Francisco. They have Debo and Brandon Ayuk as of right now. Ayuk may be gone. I don't know. But,
Well, and also, and a big piece and to just hang on to the Chiefs for a sec, I mean, I don't think it's out of the question to say that Rashid Rice potentially has some value in the early rounds. I mean, even if you took him in, I mean, I don't know what kind of scoring system, but you got someone like that in the 4th round. I mean, 5th round.
Yeah, and another one that I didn't mention that went to the Chiefs when we talked a little bit last time about them was Hollywood Brown, I believe, went to the Chiefs.
Hollywood Brown. Yeah, and I believe he's hurt for the first 5 games.
Is he?
Something like that. I thought he was. I don't know. Like I said, next episode, we're going to have real stats, real facts, real analytics. That's always the plan.
Here, Tyreek. You there, Tony? Are you there, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay, I had a weird thing where my internet connection was interrupted. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, mine's a little shaky too. I don't know. Well, I mean, you're really blurry and I'm really clear, so I don't know.
On my end, I'm really clear and you're really blurry.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it's been like that for a while, but we've been able to have some good audio. We'll see how the live comes out.
Yeah, that may be kind of shaky today. Sorry, guys. Right?
Got some broke ass technology up in this bee.
Yeah, beauty of the internet. But
no, it's actually been way better than what we're used to.
Really, it has been. Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, Hollywood Brown's basically another Tyreek Hill for Patrick Mahomes. Maybe a little bit less ability, but with Patrick Mahomes, that will make Hollywood Brown that much better.
So all good things that we have to discuss on our upcoming show. We don't know the date, right, Mitch? We're going to probably just wait to see when our buddies and co-hosts can come on with us. And we're going to talk a little fantasy football, might even do a mock draft. Haven't came up with a format quite yet in regards to what we need to do there. But
we'll figure that out. That'll just be kind of like what we do with everything. We'll figure it out, and then we'll just
kind of like every single episode we've ever shot. Yeah, I mean, I got like 3 notepad pieces of paper filled with notes in our 35 episodes. So
I've never filled out a single note. So
all up here. It's all up here.
Yeah.
Yep. Good deal. Well, should be a ton of value. Any early sneak peek in regards to a guy is it too early to call a ride or die?
You mean like a guy that I'm gonna hitch my pony to and ride him the whole year?
That's right, man. You're in. You're 100% in on the guy.
I'm in on a Joe Burrow redemption season.
That's your ride or die is Joey B.
Joey B.
Oh my gosh. I love that. I really don't dislike it. I think I love Joe Burrow. So wow. I was not who I thought you were going to say, but I think it's a very exceptional and creative answer. For
Who
some
did you think I
reason,
was going to say?
I mean, I don't know. Like, who do I think you would say? Let's see. I would say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can you see me, by the way?
You're purple right now, and you've
Yeah.
completely paused.
Yeah, that's what it's showing me. My recording is
Stop
stopped.
recording.
Okay. All right. All right.
Well, guys, we're having some issues, so we're going to end the live for today, but we will be back hopefully next time with less computer issues.